Good morning. It is early March. In fact, it is Daylight Savings Day. I am here at Zealand because I'm going to hike Mount Hale and stay at Zealand Hut tonight. The first thing to do is decide whether I am bringing my skis. There's a sign here that says Zealand Trail and to Zealand Hut, but I thought you walk up the road and there's like no footprints on this trail. I decided to stay on the road because that was plan A. It is about 32 degrees and in the woods at least there's no wind. On the road there was wind. And you start off walking uphill. That looks so beautiful down there where there's a edge of ice. It's kind of crystallized and it's really shining in the sun. And I hear purple finches. Woo, but I feel some wind. This is my first time using Gaia maps and GPS on my phone, and it shows me there coming almost to Hale Brook Trail Head. There's a little peak here through the trees, and that is Mount Hale. All hail to Mount Hale. You are here. Hale Brook Trail Head. It is 11:15. You can see the outline of Mount Hale in the distance behind the trees. Very steady, mild incline. Just got passed by a couple speedy ladies. They are long gone already. I just don't have a ton of energy today. I've had a cold and my left hip flexor is just a little wonky. One interesting thing about this trail, this first portion, is that you go up like on either side of a ravine. So over this slope there's a big riverbed, and then, you know, right and left, both ravines. So kind of on this crest or this ridge as you go up the lower part. And I do believe that is the presidential range, including Mount Washington behind a tree. Oof, I've just been going along this ravine, I guess, like a cutout, you know, like going along the diagonal, like the steep ravine here. Way down. I wouldn't want to fall here. This might be the last switchback. I'm way more than halfway in my total mileage today. And I'm more than halfway up Mount Hale. In fact, I'm probably getting pretty darn close to the top of this thing. 130. Total mileage 5.5. Elevation 39.42. And this has got to be the final push to the summit. I am going slow, so slowly. You see? There's a lot of mountains out there. Basically, after the switchbacks, you come around the backside and then you see like a whole nother section of mountains. Can't see the presidentials anymore. Here it is, the opening, the summit. Okay, I'm ready to go, and this is the hard part, to put the pack back on. It's too big and heavy. This is like an elephant. To tell myself it's not so bad. Look how short the sign looks. This trail has blue blazes coming down from the summit just now. It is about 2 o'clock, and I'm just going to round up from 5.91 to say I'm starting at the 6 mile mark. Wish I had my poles now. Check out these blowdowns and dead trees. Just a few minutes down from the summit on Lend a Hand Trail, and it's interesting looking. Definitely the trail is less packed down on this side. Snow is clumping up on my shoe. I might be about halfway down to the hut, or possibly not quite halfway, but sure is windy up high. I can't help but wonder if going up Mount Hale from this side would be easier, because it just seems like there's so much level ground, whereas coming up the other way was non-stop incline. Isn't this cool right here? It just opened up into whatever this is.
Yeah.
We ditched the snowshoes, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to have giant feet. It's 3:22. My total distance is 7.65 miles, 5.5 hours. Current elevation is like around 3,200 feet. I'm more than halfway down at Mount Hale on my way to Zealand Hut. I am in good spirits at this time, even though I am hungry and thirsty. It's coming to this little waterway, and I see the forest protection sign. The area surrounding the hut. Yeah. That's good. Knocking on the door now. Before I get into the comfort of the hut, I just gotta say I'm proud of myself. Mount Hale was number 8 on my list of 4,000 footers. It was not easy. Tough day for me, and I did it. Real happy about that. There it is. A sight for sore eyes. Look at that. This is a Zealand Hut. Yes. Just gonna go with my watch. So final stats. It is 4 o'clock now. Total distance 8 miles, 0.69. Elapsed time 6 hours, 11 minutes. And my current elevation is somewhere around 2,700 feet. And now I'm going to stop this. I'm very happily going to stop this. There's the signs. And let's go in. There it is, Zealand Hut. Oh, it looks so much smaller than I remember it. South bunk room or north bunk room? Here at Zealand Hut, it's 3 high to the ceiling. And the people who have arrived are all picking our bunks. And right on the other side of this wall is the wood stove against that opposite wall. So our theory is that this wall might be slightly warmer if we get that wood stove going in a while. Then come out of the south bunk room. The north bunk room is the side on the wall where this door leads out and around to the bathrooms. North bunk room is also quite large. 3 high here, 3 high here, and more rooms back in here. Going up there, and more over here, and yet another room back here with 4. And then I'm looking out the window toward the restroom area. So I guess you could come in here and have it all to yourself. Quite a good view out the window. Oh my gosh, a sticky bun. That is luxury. Look at that. Let's have a little. Oh, that looks so good. Oh man. This sticky bun with nuts on top is so tasty. Big kitchen. I just as soon make my food right now. Normally you think of the guest fridge as keeping your drinks cool. But in this case, I think the fridge will keep them from freezing. Okay, I have come just right next to the hut. You come out here and this is the waterfall. Big pillows of snow, but you can hear it. Okay, I've been sitting in there by the wood stove listening to great stories, and I just looked out the window and I saw the moon. Look at that. Look at that. I don't have my big camera. Maybe my phone can zoom in a bit. It's dinner time, and I'm putting on some water to boil. Alright, I'm sitting by the wood stove eating my Himalayan lentils and rice, which is a little spicy but tastes good, thank goodness, or I'd have to carry it all back down this mountain. There's the hut, going to sleep. We've been in there telling stories about hiking, and everyone talking, and now we're going to turn the lights off. People are going to start leaving the wood stove area to go get in the sleeping bags. Okay, so I've come over to the quiet side. This is the north bunk room, and everyone else went to the south bunk room, including 2 confirmed snorers. So I've come to this cold side. I have it all to myself here. And this will be my first night ever using this Enlightened Equipment sleeping quilt. Good night. Good morning. It's about 6:40, and I think it might even be warmer outside than in the cabin, but I was pretty warm in my bed. I just got up right now to see a little bit of sunrise color. Let's go have a look. It's a nice sunrise, but I think it's coffee time. In this pan I put some almond milk, and I had a blend of cocoa powder and instant Starbucks coffee, and I made like an almond milk latte here. So I think I better put this pancake stuff in a pan for a minute and see if it can turn into a real pancake. I mean, I hope this works. It's not the most perfect pancake in the world, but I think it's edible. I parked here at Zealand Campground and came up that road, and then I went up Mount Hale around and I went to the hut, and today I'll go back the easy way along Zealand Trail and Zealand Road. Okay, it's about 8 a.m. in the morning, and I just have to pack up my gear now, and my gear's everywhere in this room. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Thank you. All right, goodbye Carter Notch, goodbye White Ledge, goodbye view, goodbye hut. That was great. And I gotta go down a hill first thing. It sounds like purple finches, but I'm very sure that I saw goldfinches, even though they're wearing their winter colors, not gold, but a bunch of birds around here. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful today. Even this wind, it doesn't feel cold. Here's all the signs, and it says Zealand Hut Point 2, back from where I've just come. And Zealand Trail, going that way, make a left. Zealand area has a lot of water. Very boggy, marshy water, and there's some water there. It's not completely frozen, which is very good for the birds. The other people staying at the hut were very inspirational. They were doing big mountains like the Bonds, big distances. And it just makes me feel like this is a piece of cake. A couple miles down Zealand Road, easy peasy. What a beautiful day, 45 degrees, shorts weather. I wish I was wearing the long johns and shorts on top. I think that would be perfect. Beautiful. I really didn't see any water yesterday. So this is fun to be down in the Zealand Valley seeing water. Okay, I have come out to the road, to the sign that starts the Zealand Trail. And it's so warm. I've just been walking for a while here. So I'm going to stop and maybe change into my sneakers and take off a layer of the warm clothing. For the final head out to the car. You are here, blah, blah, blah. But basically, I just gotta get on the road and get out. I have heard and read that having weight on your feet, you perceive that to be heavier. It's tiring for your body more than having it on your pack. So hopefully just wearing the sneakers out of here will be that much nicer. Well, I have a problem. I think I dropped my boot. How far do I have to backtrack? If I walk all that way, all the way back again to my car, and I don't see my boot, then I'm going to say the universe wants me to buy new boots. I see it. There it is. Oh. So I presume, since it's almost 50 degrees, that those guys have taken this warm day to come plow snow off this road. Come out. The adventure is not over till you make it safely to your car. It just took me 3.5 hours.